everyone, Tanya here. I am super excited to jump on today. I wanted to talk about this earlier and internet was just not working out for me. So here I am trying round two on what is your why and how do you get clear on it. So why is a topic that is talked about a lot. A lot of people will say you need to know your why before you can do something, before you can set your goals. There is a whole book written on it. Fantastic book if you're looking for a read. Simon Sinek wrote it. However, especially the people who are jumping in and going into business and whatnot, one of the first things people will ask you is, what is your why? And your why is really the same thing as your highest intention. It is that thing that is underlying behind all of your actions. It is the reason you get up in bed in the morning. It is the reason that you push towards the goals that you want. It is the reason that you are pushing forward and moving on in your life. It is also the thing that our unconscious mind takes super seriously, to the point where we will unconsciously perpetuate what our why is. So if our why doesn't align with our goals, our unconscious mind will seek for ways to achieve our why versus the goal. So I wanted to jump on here really quick and talk about that, because it is ultimately the highest intention that we're looking to live within our lives, and within specific goals. And it can be different for all different areas of our lives. So your why behind your health and fitness journey might be slightly different than your why behind your career or your relationships or your spirituality. It's just the underlying thing that we're looking to achieve. And it is the driving factor. And a lot of people, especially lately, and I've been asking myself this in different aspects of my life, is what is my why and how can I be super clear on it? And I wanted to get on here today and talk a little bit about that, because I have a couple of ideas that I want to just throw out there. So one of the first things that you can do when you're looking to try to determine that why, that driving factor of what it is behind what you're doing, is you can journal on it and start writing, what is the purpose of this? And keep going until you get to the highest that you can go. Like, there's no higher than that. I have a great worksheet on that if anyone is looking for one, or a way to kind of help them out through that process, where we really start just asking the purpose of, so if my goal is to, let's do health because it's an easy one. I want to get more clarity within my mental health. I want to clean up my physical health, whatever it may be. What is the purpose of doing that? And it may be, well, I want to live a better life. Well, what is the purpose of that? And just allow yourself to write through that process until you get the highest point. And when you reach that highest point, it's going to cause, more often than not, a pretty emotional trigger behind it. So you're going to feel that emotional connection to it. It might result in tears. It might just this unbelievable emotional burst of happiness. However, you will have a little bit of an emotional element when you get to that highest point. It'll help you clearly determine your why behind everything that you're doing. Another activity that is fantastic with this is similar. It's free writing. So setting a timer and just taking like maybe 5 minutes and writing whatever comes up. No thinking, just writing whatever comes up and just go, making sure that you're doing it for that full 5 minutes and just seeing what comes out, what spills out of you after you've gotten 5 minutes of straight writing. It's really interesting to see what the motivating factors that come up and reveal to us when we go throughout this process, and we try not to let our conscious mind take over and overthink it. We're just free writing whatever naturally comes up and whatever feels right in that moment. And again, this will cause a bit of an emotional connection to it, because the more you keep writing and the more you keep emptying out and clearing that out, the more you're going to start feeling connected to that why. Meditation is another one, because it gives you that chance to really get in to yourself and really sit with your mind and let whatever's going to come up. And it's just a very powerful way of connecting with that unconscious and allowing us to figure out what is that driving factor. Ultimately, at the end of the day, it is the thing that we need to get really clear on, and we need to know what it is so that we're able to use it to our advantage when we're setting goals and when we're looking to take on new things. So that today was a little bit about what your why is. I would love to hear what people have for whys. I can tell you a lot of mine stem back to the desire to want to support people throughout their transformational journey. And that can be others, it can be myself. However, it's just that underlying I want to help that drives a lot of what I do. So I would love to hear what yours is. If you're watching this live, Let me know if you're watching the replay. Comment #replay. Let me know, and I will see each and every single one of you shortly. Have a good day, guys.